Good
Hello.
morning. Hello, everyone. Good morning. How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm good too. Perfect. So, welcome to Office Hours. So, as you know, uh, some of you already raised your hand. So, as you know, we're gonna host an Ask Me Anything type of session. The drill of this is you just raise your hand, and I'm going to get to you in the order that you raise your hand. Also, if you have any question that you have right now and you don't want to forget it, you can just drop it in the chat. And when I get to you, I can just read it in the chat. Okay. So,
Hmm.
uh,
My hand was actually raised first. It just lowered it for some reason, so I hope I can start.
sure. Yeah. And after you, I think it was Shanna. Perfect.
Okay, thank you. So, can I get started? Oops.
Sure.
Okay. So, I have a couple questions about the expiring mini course. We're trying to see about maybe using that to sell our membership. And I was curious to know what you think about that, like if anyone else that you know has done that, and how they did it, if so. That's kind of the start of my question. And then I have like some other specifics to get in there, but that's the main question.
Okay, I see. So the point of the experiment course is always to like give a little taste of your real course. So if your real course is a membership program, you can definitely make it work just by offering some of the content that you will offer in the membership course. And once they finish the mini course, you can redirect them to the order form of your membership, like when they complete the mini course, if they want to continue. So you can offer that as a you can put that, for example, in a link in the last training, or you can maybe offer them a bonus for completing the mini course and also mention them the membership course, so like they feel it's like
When you say membership course, what do you mean? Because I'm talking about like actually jumping over and joining the membership that we want to host in Go Plus. But we were thinking about
oh,
maybe
okay.
maybe using the expiring mini course on Xperiencify side to, enroll people into that. Like basically doing some sort of like the other question I have is like is sh do you recommend doing like a low ticket price on that or doing free, or because what we were thinking is we could offer it that we for the same price that we want to offer our monthly membership at, and then just if they complete the mini course, they get a free month of the membership.
Okay, I see. So generally the mini course used to be free because, like I say, it used to be like a little tryout of the course. In this case, your membership. This is up to you. But for example, I understand now. Yeah, I was thinking in a membership course in XP, but if you're talking about a membership program in Go Plus, you can still definitely have them in the mini course, and you can tag the people that complete the mini course so you can offer them the free months you said in the membership program in Go Plus.
Um,
Um,
what is the membership course that you're referring to? Because when I was on my last like Xperiencify support call about this, I was asking for feedback on um where you guys think we should build our membership. And Rachel was saying, based on the bells and whistles that we're wanting, which is really just like in like encouraging engagement and like rewarding people based on engagement. She was saying that it might make more sense to build that out in Go Plus because what Experientify has from a membership perspective is just like a forum and like different kinds of points than the points that you get during a course. So that's why we were thinking, okay, well maybe we can combine the two now where we can do the expiring mini course. They can get participation points based on completing things within the course. And then if they do even like one of those things could be, sharing something in the membership area or supporting people in the membership area. And then if they complete that whole mini course setup, then they can get they are, rewarded somehow in the membership space.
Okay, so the point of the membership program in XP is the principal point is that you would in the step two in the pricing you would set a subscription instead of a single payment. Um, and the point of the membership program, there's a membership template, but you can always use any of the templates that you want because you can adapt them to your needs. So the point of a membership program in XP will be to like uh, constantly updating your content because that's the point of a membership. It's like if you leave it like always, it's like offering a monthly uh, payment for the same. But that is the point of the membership program inside of XP. It's like you can set a monthly pricing and you're free to be updating your content as you want, do your activities as you want. Uh, the same that probably you can do in Go Plus. Maybe in Go Plus you will have more tools regarding other stuff because XP is based on content and automations and the XP points and that stuff. Uh, Depends on what's your main focus with the content that you want to provide to your membership uh, students. But you can definitely build it in both platforms.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, because we don't really know which platform to build it on. That's why we're just trying to kind of utilize both since we have both available to us. Um, and we're just trying to get, feedback from you guys on what makes the most sense. Have you seen anybody do an expiring mini course into a membership that's either on XB or on Go Plus?
Um, I don't recall on seeing anyone, but I'm pretty sure that there's people that have already done that. So in this case, if you want to get advice from another people experience, my best advice would be to ask in the Facebook group to like feedback from other people that turned their experiment course into a membership. Uh, so you can get like the experience from others and any tips or that stuff that will be really helpful.
Is the membership that people have upsold to specifically an Xperiencify is my question, or is that something that people are doing on the Go Plus side from the mini course on Xperiencify side? But I can ask in the group. Thank you for that suggestion. Um, thank you, Lucia. Appreciate you sharing. Okay. Okay. So I think that's kind of my main questions. I have like more things I could go on about like how to set that up, but I think the basic first question is figuring out um yeah, what makes sense. And yeah, I'm still not clear because Rachel said that it sounds like Go Plus is going to give us more like freedom to build stuff from a membership side. Like we want different rooms and we want people to be able to ask us questions and us to be able to communicate with them and people to be able to communicate with each other. And on the forum side of Xperiencify, it sounds like that's limited from like a membership perspective. But this membership course that you're talking about is the first time I'm hearing about it. And I don't know, I'm not sure which option is better because I'm not familiar enough with it. So, okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
yeah, as you describe it, like the features that you say that Rachel mentioned, she's right. those features are kind of better in Go Plus. So the point of the membership course in XP is to like use the tools and features that XP offers. That is the course building, the XP points, and the course content and that stuff. But yeah, it's right that probably Go Plus has more features for the community part than XP. So yeah,
What I'm hearing you say is the membership course in Xperiencify is not much different than just a course that you're building out in Xperiencify. It's just different in that you're paying for it monthly and you're probably getting different content
correct.
that the back end's updating. Okay. Okay. That makes sense then. Thank you for explaining that and thank you so much for people sharing in the chat. I really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Okay, so next one was Shanna.
I have two questions.
Sure.
The and I can share my screen if that's appropriate. My first question,
Okay, let me provide permission if you need. That's it.
I will. A picture's worth 1,000 words. So I have noticed that for the actions on the home page, I can choose an icon to be the graphic next to that marks the action. But in my course content, this is editing a training, there's no option to do an icon. I can only upload an image. So I kind of have to make an image of an icon if I want to keep with that theme. Is that, am I seeing that clearly?
Okay, so just to make sure I understand, in the action block, you are able to browse through different icons.
Yes. For when it comes to uh, the home editing the home page specifically,
Mhm.
that's what I'm
Yep,
the actions available on the homepage allow me to choose an icon as the graphic, not, and
correct.
it doesn't have to be an image. And I don't even know if it can be an image. Maybe it can, maybe it can't. But I like the icon thing. And I wanted to do that, oops, through the whole course. But when I am actually in my course content and editing the actions for the course content, I don't see any place to choose an icon. All I can do is upload an image. And I'm just verifying that that is a current limitation.
Okay, so right here in the edit training window, for the action image, you can only upload your own image instead of picking an icon from a list, like in the homepage, you say?
Yes, that's been my finding.
Okay, got it.
Uh,
So let me
I'm just
see.
making sure that I'm not missing anything. Number one, number two, I guess I'm making a feature request.
Yeah, I'm thinking that probably will be a future request. Just let me confirm it.
Okay.
So in the course content for actions, the action image. Okay. And in the home page, if I edit the action, this will work. I see you have all these options in the icon picker. Okay, so to summarize the feature request or something like that, it will be helpful that these icons that you have here in the homepage be available in the edit training, right?
Yes, for actions anywhere.
And I would add, we could use one more icon of the XP app so that when people look for the app, they actually see what the app looks like. when we,
Oh, wouldn't you want to use an image for that?
yeah, but when you're on your home page and you're doing the download the app,
So on the homepage, images are not available. Is that right? The
no,
icons. So it'd be
exactly.
nice if images and icons could be available everywhere. So the homepage gets images added as an option, and the trainings get icons added as an option.
Okay, got it. Me
I found
note that. So,
And it's interesting that there are no icons of the XP app. I mean, that would make sense that we had that icon. All they have is the download one. They don't have the picture.
I think that icons come from icons are basically a font that someone else made. So that's why. Um, are you ready for my second question?
sure. Yes.
Okay, so my second question is, I would like to model my trainings after Success School in the sense of I have 2 calls per month and multiple actions. And I'd like to have 1 page per month, basically, because that's that makes it 1 page per topic, and the topic will be different each month. Do I need to build a template, or do I just manually put the blocks in, like for on the training, on the on the I'm confused about, am I just adding another video block manually to each page? Oh, I
Hmm.
know why I have this question. I have this question because um, when I go to pages and templates, I don't really know what I should choose that would give me the functionality. Like if I go to the single training page, I'm creating a template for all my single trainings. And can I make this template um, similar to the way Success School has those class pages? But
Okay.
that's hard because this is dynamically rendering what's inside the the training content. And the training content doesn't really have a place for me to put these multiple, right? It's like media. I just have one video. So,
Yes.
uh, does Marisa have a special dashboard, or do I manually create this? Like, I don't know. I don't know how to do this.
I'm
Okay.
wondering if using a bonus would be helpful for you.
I want this to be inside the main
Got it.
content.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay. I see. Um, so regarding building the template, you can always save your blocks um, in the library when
Yes.
you're building the course page. Also, you can duplicate the page if you want to like if you don't want to like build it out of zero again. The only thing uh, is the actions that you will have to add the actions manually again because the actions are not copied over because those are built individually.
Yeah.
So, for example, if you duplicate a page with an action block, in the new page, the action block will be empty.
Okay.
You will have to add the actions again, but the rest of the page will be exactly the same, which would be the same that saving that block and dragging it again. So regarding integrating it into the content, because you mentioned that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the only way to integrate like the course custom page into your um, how can I say, into your course content is to add like the direct link of the course page. Like for example, in an action of your training, putting something like go to and the link of the custom page,
Oh,
and then the
it
student will
has
have
to
to
be
go back
separate.
to the content of the course.
It has to be a separate page.
Unless, I mean, if you want that those actions be from a call, you can create a specific model for the calls, like training one, the first call, training two, the second call. And actually, in this case, if you create the first call in one training and you create like the 5 actions for it, if you duplicate it, the actions will be duplicated too.
Because it's on the same page.
Mm, because it's a training. So when you duplicate a training, the actions will be duplicated too. Because it's not a different block. If you go to the single training page, the action block will pull the actions from the training content. So in the training content, those can be duplicated.
Okay,
So the
so
course page only will pull them.
okay, so help me see if I understand this. Basically, if I want to have this format, which has multiple videos on one page, I have to manually custom build this.
Oh,
If if I want to use the if I want to use this nifty feature, I have to stick with this format, which is one video and some actions under it. Is that correct?
that's a very good point. Yeah, I forgot that part. Yeah, if you have multiple videos, you will have to use a custom course page to like build it like you want.
And then I'm just manually building it instead of using that dynamic template that pulls from the course content section.
Next.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate the clarity. I can think of some feature requests, but it's too complicated to articulate right now. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, so, uh, sorry, help me with this. Who's next?
I think it's me, right?
Okay,
Patrick,
got
was
it.
it me or you, Patrick?
Yeah, I
So
think you and Patrick raised the hand at almost the same time, so I was confused. But go ahead.
Patrick, was it you or me? I don't want to cut.
I'm not sure to be honest with you, but I think I had a really short question.
Go
I don't
ahead.
know if
Yeah.
it would make sense to just switch.
Go ahead.
Okay, can I share my screen quickly?
Sure.
Okay, so I have my 2024 pricing structure here, and it creates, of course, the order form. If I wanted to have a second pricing structure for 225 without eliminating this old one, because I'm gonna test both of them, is there a way I can just modify this, update it with the 2025, and then be able to go back and forth? Do I have options of different pricing plans? Does that question make sense? So if I click on,
Yes.
if I click on the preview order form, and it looks like this. So this is great. This is based on the max price of $14.97, but I have a different price I want to test, which would be a little bit more than that. So can I don't want to lose all the work I put in creating this. I just want to be able to duplicate this, modify the numbers, and then pop that into my existing course and run some tests.
I see. Okay. So the only way I think you can do that is if you don't want to like lose all what you built, is to duplicate the course and edit the prices in the duplicated course that you can test with.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff for a second plan. I'm just saying that would probably be a good feature to have multiple pricing plans attached to the same course. Because if I duplicate the course, I'm not sure all the complications that I'll run into as a result of having to do that and go back and forth. You follow me with
Yeah,
enrollment and all the
but
challenges?
for example, when you say have multiple prices, uh, you're not able to add more prices than these that you're seeing,
That's a good question. I'm sure I can add more prices in the original thing. Let me see if I can get back to that. But my challenge is, hold on one second. And I'm not getting back to. I'm still learning to navigate this thing. So I guess my thought is, so this price is based on 14.95. My next price is going to be based on 33.33. Um, and if I add more prices, it would just grow and look ridiculously long in the form when the form is presented. I don't want that. I want to have a second form which is based on not the 14.97 here, but based on the 33.33
okay,
in the various payment plans, and whether it's gold, bronze, or silver options.
okay, I see. So let's try something and you let me know if it's what you want.
Okay.
So let's imagine that you add more prices instead of duplicating the course, you add more prices, and after you add those prices, you will like that these current prices are not showing the order form because it will make it like larger, right?
Yes, yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
so can you go in the step 4 to the order form to edit it?
Yeah, let me back out of this. Okay, you might have to help me to
Right
get to
there.
right here, order form.
Correct. So, can you edit the content? Can you hover your mouse in your order form and click edit content?
Yes.
And in the right column data section, uncheck the first payment option. Just in the switch, turn it off.
Okay, that is located what here? How do I turn it
That
off?
one,
The drop
the
down?
switch option. No, it's next to the three lines, at the left of the name.
Oh, this
That
switch right
option.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
If you click it, it will hide it from the order form.
Okay, this is the gold.
Can you see how it's hidden now?
Yeah, yeah. So I would have to literally duplicate these plans and then switch the old 2024 off and then switch the 2025 on. Okay, so if I keep doing this, let me just try this. Okay, literally.
But this way, you wouldn't need to duplicate the course or any of that stuff.
Okay, so literally I just need to duplicate, create my 2024 pricing structure and then turn off the 2024 and turn on the 2025, and it should be the same. No duplication of the
Correct.
course.
Correct.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Okay, so
Oh,
we go back to you,
okay,
Doreen.
great. So I have a question. Is there any way to automate when someone completes a course in XP? I would like an affiliate code to be generated and sent to them.
An affiliate code be generated and sent to them.
Yes.
So the point of that affiliate code will be that they get some benefit in the XP platform, or you will manage that benefit outside of XP?
So what I want them to do is I want them to go through my course, and then I want to incentivize them for sharing about the course and let them get an affiliate fee if they share it with their friends. Does that make sense?
Yes. Okay. Let me see.
But I only
Um,
want them to get the code once they've completed the course, right?
got it. Okay. I'm thinking if that can be possible, because when you set an automation for like course completed, you
Mhm.
can definitely send them an email, send them an SMS. But in this case, you want to generate like an affiliate code for them. That affiliate code in particular, XP can't generate it. It's not in the XP functions.
Mm.
XP, the only thing that in this case would be able to do is to like detect that the student complete the course and send a webhook to any other page where you have your affiliate code, probably using Zapier or using Go Plus, because XP itself doesn't have a function to like generate an affiliate code. Uh, I
Right.
mean, in XP, of
So,
course, you can email the student, but the email wouldn't have the affiliate code. So
okay,
I think
so
there will be no point in that.
the affiliate code has to be established in Go Plus. Yes? Am I correct in that?
Well, honestly, I'm not so sure if GoPlus has like a feature to like auto generate a code for something. If it has, you could do it, but I know for sure that there are tools that just like generate a random code out of nowhere. Uh, if you Google it, something like that, you will find something like that. But I think that GoPlus has more tools to like create an automation for that. But I'm not 100% sure if it has all the features that you require to complete that automation.
Okay, so where will I find that out?
Well, you can either contact Go Plus support to ask if they have it, or you can attend Go Plus office hours in 2 days.
Okay, I thought this
Uh,
was a Go Plus office hour. I'm sorry.
oh, don't worry.
My
Yeah,
bad.
people get
Okay,
confused often. Don't worry.
thank you.
Yeah, so that will be my best recommendation, because that automation that you want to do, I think Go Plus has more features for like the specific parts that you need from that automation than XP. Okay, so um, Patrick, I think you're still sharing your screen.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah, I thought you
My
have
bad.
another question.
No,
Okay,
no, thank you.
okay, don't worry. So I think the next was Michael, right?
Yes, do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Great. Okay. I need a reminder. I have a new course and I would like to create a forum space so that students of this course could access. So it's a forum space that is specific to a course. How do
Got
I
it.
define that?
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen so you can know how to do it. And let me know when you're able to see it.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so as you may know, this right here, for example, here it says testing 1, 2, 3, it's a forum group. And this one that says test 1, 2, 3, 4 is a forum space. So forum spaces are inside of the forum groups. Um, the forum groups are the ones that are like restricted to a specific course. So in this case, I'm going to create a new forum group. Oops. No, this is not what I want. Create group. So I'm going to put it, I don't know. So here when you are creating a new group, you have the option who should be able to see this group, and by default is set to be shown to everyone in your site. So meaning all your student list. So right here you have the option to use the student of courses, and you can select the course from here, from your list. So this means that any space created inside of this forum group will only be visible for the students of that particular course. So you can create more and more spaces inside of that forum group, and only that course will be able to see it.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. That was easy.
Perfect. So just as a reminder, you have to click on the plus sign here at the bottom. That gives you two options, create space divider and create group. So you just click create group.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
it.
thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, and finally, Lucia.
Oh, there I am.
Hello.
Uh, Actually, that last one answered one of my questions because I definitely want to have a forum for my entire population, um, as well as in the course because my courses are teams. So, my first question is about the single training page. I keep asking this, but I have ADHD. So, training page template is for a specific course, and then we make another one for another course, right? It's not training page across my whole freaking academy, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. And then my next question on the training page thing is about branding and experience and design. So right now I notice we only have banners in terms of making it a rich visual experience. Can we somehow get nerdy and put a background image on the whole training page? Because my stuff is very gamified. It's about quests, and I have different styles of quests. Some of them are very city focused, some of them are very like Lord of the Rings kind of thing. So I want to have a visual experience to represent the differentiation between the two because these are team sports in my academy. So I want to slap a background image the way we can in Zoom, the way you do on your website, where we can have a brand in the background where that you know what I'm saying. You know what a background is, dude. Come on. So can we do it?
Okay. So if I understand correctly, the short
Sure.
answer will be you can add a background image or banner for each block, but I think that you mentioned like through the
The
whole
whole,
page.
yeah. Is that an
So
HTML code extravaganza thing that I would have to work with you guys on?
yeah, you took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah, I kind of figured it was. Now, have you guys done this? Is it your experience, Jesus, that you guys have done this for clients before? And if not, can you and I work together and make a module that we could put on the YouTube for others to use? Because I think it's something that most would appreciate instead of having a boring white page, boring white page, boring white page. Um, the more we can use visual bonding for retention of our members, the better. So, what do you think? I'm up for the nerdiness if you are.
Okay. So in this case, if you apply CSS coding to that, I
Yeah.
mean, despite you have a single training course page, the CSS coding will have to be like training specific.
Yep. I mean,
Um,
course specific or module and training specific?
Model and training specific.
Oh, okay. Okay. So those things can't ride on top of the background.
Yeah, because
Mm.
once you apply the CSS coding, it's to a specific page, but like the final page, not like the course building page. You are applying the CSS to the final page. So for a home page is easy, for a course page, for a custom course page is easy, for the all trainings is easy, but for the single training particular course page, it's like XP creates one for each of your trainings. So the CSS will be applied to those
Yeah,
trainings
so
created.
it's a rinse repeat thing. We would just put it on all of our
Yeah, it's
stuff.
just copy
Okay.
and
And
pasting
that's fine
stuff.
because once you have the block of code saved, it's easy to put it in once you know how, which I do not, so I would need some help. But I think that that's very worth having something on the YouTube for people to see that they can create that richer experience because the boring white, it just looks a little bit too much like everybody else. We want to be differentiated and create that rich experience. Um, that's just my humble opinion. But I've been in membership retention for 30 years, and I know that the more you differentiate and create a unique experience, the more likely they are to stay. So I would love to have a chat with you if you have time at some point in your life to go over that more thoroughly. I think it would be a bit hard in one of these sessions for us to, I don't know how to develop this CSS code. Like, I don't know how to do that. And I haven't found anything detailed enough in the help section to make that easy peasy for me. What do you think?
Okay.
Can we rendezvous? Can we stay or another day?
Hmm. What I can do is to try to add a background because I know for sure that it's easier to add like a link that works as a background, but the uploading of a file, because I'm thinking that you probably want to upload a file.
Yeah, I
Uh,
would think, yeah.
yeah, that could be different, but I can do some research about if that's possible through CSS coding and send you an email when I have a
Yeah,
response because
if you
I've
could
emailed you before, right? For
Yeah,
the
yeah,
the
yeah.
main
If
thing.
you would
Awesome.
email me, that would be great. I'm not in a panic for it, but I think that it is a feature that would really make Xperiencify stand out and make our academies stand out beyond the block images. I think that there's an ambiance that we want to be setting for our customers. And, the same way you would decorate a restaurant, you want to be decorating those. And so I would love to work with you on that and get something going. I do want to point out that the Go Plus hours are still not on YouTube. if you have any insights on how we could be reviewing Go Plus hours that are recorded, I would really appreciate that because I did check at
Yeah, it's,
at the outset. So I don't know if they're
I also
buried on
checked
some help page.
the YouTube channel uh, last week, and I noticed that the office
Yeah,
hours
we
are
haven't
not
gone past January
updated.
23. So
Yeah,
if we could get that on the go for everybody, it's crucial to have those points covered, subject matter covered in the subject lines of those so that we're not diddling around. And then the affiliate code thing, I wanted to ask you, and then I'm done. Um, on the course, going back to the woman's question, forgive me, I can't remember, it might have been Doreen, I don't know. The affiliate thing. When the course completed thing happens at the end, she wanted to have the affiliate code generated on a course completion thing. That's not going to automate unless it, but can we get it to automate an email to me when they finish a course that I should hop over to Go Plus and generate that tag for that code? Um, can XP send me a reminder email when the course is completed? Like we get notified when people complete their courses.
yeah,
But
yeah.
but
It's possible.
can we automate a specific email on course completion or whatever the circumstance would be to hop over to Go Plus I thought we had affiliate codes in XP just for the record. Um, but maybe it's only in Go Plus. I thought we had it in XP.
Mm,
Can you
got
confirm or
it.
deny? I think they're in both. Like there's a lot of redundancy, but one is a very like XP is a very internal experience and Go Plus is a very administrative experience. So
Yeah. So in XP you have your affiliate link, but that's for you, like to you of
oh,
refer to.
recommending XP. I get it. I
Yeah.
get it. Um,
So regarding the reminder, you can definitely set up this. It's basically building it like that email that some people use, some other don't. That email that notifies you when a new student comes to your course. So for that, the people use an experience and set up an email. And when you're setting up an email, so I'm going to share my screen just to show that for people that are not familiar with that.
yeah,
So when you are
if it's not
editing
going to
an
be
email,
automated, we just need a reminder, right? So
yeah.
it's
So
an
right
email to me.
here, you
Can you
have the
make it
option
more
send
large,
email
please,
to.
because of my visual
Oh,
impairment?
sure.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thank you. That's
So right
perfect.
here you have the option send email to next to the subject, and right here you just have to select me, and this will make that when a student triggers that automation, that email will be sent to the coach email.
So when they click course completed, this email comes to me to say, do your affiliate code thing. Yeah, okay.
So the trigger will have to be, you can either use course completed or you can either use earn points, because the course completed, how it works is the XP platform consider completed once a student has all the XP points available in the course. So if your
Gotcha.
course have like 50 XP points, it will consider completed until the student has 50 XP points, not
Mm-hmm.
before. Um, but for example, if you know that the way you set up your course is to, for example, make the max points be 45, and those 5 be an extra, for example, you can just set an automation to say like when they earn 45 points, that for you is the completed, trigger that automation to like email you that this student complete the course or something like that.
The affiliate codes are we manually generate those over in Go Plus. And then set up something financially for them to get their percentage. Um, Are they like tags or very specific? Because I want to associate them with the financial codes that I've already developed in my organization. So we can manually do that for matching up, right?
Yeah.
Because I want to be able to print reports on this stuff. Does it have reporting attached to it so that we can celebrate those that are selling more? Sorry, I went all Go Plus on you. Sorry.
Mm,
Do
I
we
mean,
have affiliate reports?
affiliate reports in Go Plus. I will be lying to you if I tell you that I know.
Okay, that's a very fair answer. That's a very fair, but it's something worth considering because it's an opportunity to celebrate people. Okay, I am finished, and thank you for your time, and I look forward to your email
Perfect.
on the CSS code. Cheers.
Excellent. Okay, so to wrap the meeting, Norma.
Yes, thank you. Sorry to come in late. I was stuck in another
Don't worry.
meeting, but I got stuck a week and a half ago when somebody purchased one of my entry-level programs, and I didn't get a notification that that this had happened, and I got an email from her saying, "Hey, I bought your bundle 3 days ago and I haven't heard anything, so I filed with American Express a dispute to dispute the charges." And I thought, what bundle are you talking about? And so I reached out and I was worried that she was hacked or I was hacked, but so I called. I found her phone number and I called her and identified myself. And it was my entry-level course. And then I went into Xperiencify and she was in there, but she wasn't getting, and she didn't get the welcome email or anything. Finally, well, I put her at ease. She did withdraw that. We had a nice chat, and I told her that I would refund her the course payment to her American Express, but I wanted as a goodwill gesture. I was going to give her the course anyway because it's not how I work. I had expected. So after taking the tutorials, I'm not real knowledgeable on the tech side. I did find that in the experience agent engine, the little bar was not on. So that's
Oh,
why it triggered. But then I checked my Stripe account. Stripe did refund her. Her name appears on the list, but how do I confirm that she in fact I just don't want to keep calling this person. I did send her a screenshot that the refund had gone through to her American Express, just so that she would know that I do honor my words. So anyway, I don't understand the celebration thing, but I had help from your help desk support to help me set up those things. So they've got to be set up right. I know that. But can you help me understand, or does that trigger, now that I'm offering that program online on the back of a quills, does it make sense to just don't touch it and let it just continue to happen?
okay. So if I understand correctly, right now that problem is fixed. Like you already set up the automations correctly. Now you get notified, and now the student gets notified.
I have not gotten any notification from Xperiencify.
Okay. So, in this case, if you want, you can share your screen to like take a look at your step 5, the experience engine, just to see how the first automation is set up, and we can make sure that your next student will receive it. Also, once we set up this, you can enroll a test student in your course. Like create a coupon with 100% of discount and enrolling yourself as a student with a different email, and test yourself if you're getting the emails. So that way you don't have to risk that another student doesn't receive that.
Okay. Thank you. And I do appreciate your help. Let me find my Xperiencify. Can you see it?
Yes, I can see it. Okay, so in the step 5,
Okay.
the automation that receives this is the student welcome email, or I think, or I'm not sure if you have another automation for when they. That one is module step 1 complete, step 5 completed. The second one is when they receive the tag unlock bonus. So I think it's the last one that says start student welcome email when they are added to the course. This is the automation that we want to focus on.
Okay, can I
Yes.
ask you one thing? This says start new automation June 1st. What does that mean?
Oh, that's the name of the automation.
Oh, okay.
So for example, if you click on change starting to trigger,
Mm-hmm.
at the top you have the experience name, new automation June 1. You can edit this name, and that name is the one that was showing.
Okay, so it must have been that date. I can come back and do that.
Yeah.
So how do I get out of this?
Just click outside of the window.
Okay, thank you. So you said we're looking here?
Correct. So click it. Oh yeah, this is correct. You can click outside of the window and click the name of the automation. Oh, that's it. Okay, so right here you have 2 paths.
That's what I didn't understand either. So, and I
Okay,
couldn't find it in the tutorial. Mm-hmm.
sure. So click on the first path.
Here?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And click on the second path too, just to see both.
Here?
Yes. Okay, so the second path right now it's empty, so it doesn't do anything. But in that case, you can even delete this path if you want, or you can just leave it right there.
Okay.
Because right now it's turned off, so it doesn't affect anything. So we can focus on the one that is turned on, that has the student welcome email. So click the student welcome email.
Right here?
So right now, correct. Where it says send email to student, this means that this email will be sent to the student once they enrolled, and that's it. This won't notify to you that a student was enrolled. So now, how do we set up an email so you get notified? You can
Mm-hmm.
close this one
How do I close this? Here?
and the X, correct.
Save and close. Okay.
Yeah. And below the student welcome email, you should have a plus sign. If you hover your mouse in the
Here?
student welcome, no, in the path. If you hover your mouse
In the
right there,
path. Uh-huh.
yeah. If you hover your mouse in student welcome email below,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
no, click it,
I'm not,
and right
yeah.
there, that plus sign.
This plus
No,
sign, go up.
hover your mouse in the student welcome email,
Okay.
but put it in the student welcome email where it says, for example, 0 cent.
I guess I'm not seeing that. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, it's 2 lines below,
Oh, this
right there.
one, 0
So you
cent.
have a plus sign right there,
Ah, okay.
that one. So with this, you will add you can choose the email builder, the first option. So right here, you are going to create an email for yourself. So where it says at the top right, send email to,
Mm-hmm.
you can change that to me.
Okay.
So this means that this email will be sent to you once a student triggers these automations. So what will happen when a student enrolls, that will trigger this automation, and the first email that we saw before will be sent to the student, and this email will be sent to you. So this way you will be notified when a student enrolls into the course.
Okay. So if I'm understanding you correctly, Juan, she has not received even the welcome email yet.
Yes, but I think that if I understand you correctly before, she didn't receive it because you had it turned off.
Right. But then I turned it, I went from pink I turned it on.
Yes, so if you turn it on after she got enrolled, she didn't receive it.
Okay. So how can I fix this? I feel so badly.
Okay, so in this particular email that you're editing, you can write the template that you want as
Mhm.
long as it notifies you like, hello, a new student has been enrolled into your course. Take a look at your course to see the new student or something like that.
Mhm.
That depends on how you want to build this. Um, so this is for this email. You can, for example, in the from will be your name, and in the
Mhm.
subject you can, for example, put new student enrolled or something like that.
And do I
Uh,
just put it just like here?
yes, new student enrolled. So the content of the email,
Mm-hmm.
I would advise you that be something like, for example, if you delete that,
This.
so it says hello and it says first name.
Yeah.
That first name is from the student, not yours. So there are different replacement strings. So in this case, delete that one that says first name. Yep, delete it. Okay, and you're going to put a slash.
Right there.
Correct. So if you see, you have two first name and last name. This is from the student. If you see below, you have two options that says your first name and your last name.
Mm-hmm. Here.
Those are from you. So in this case will be something like hello, your first name.
Okay.
And then if you delete the second line, it will be something like the student. Okay, delete that. For example, the student and then slash, and
First
you
name.
can grab their first name space last name, or you can grab their email or something like that. So when you receive this email, you will see the actual name of the student, and you know how to search it in your student database.
Okay. So I can
And
just say it has enrolled, right?
correct.
And would I put a slash for the course?
Yeah, you can definitely do that in the
Like
course and
the
just click
course name.
slash course
Okay.
name. Yeah, that's good too.
Perfect.
Okay, and the only field that is left to fill is the one that says from at the top left. From, you
Mm-hmm.
can you can either put your name or you can do the slash thing and put your first name, your last name, because this is only the name that it will show to you that is from the center when you receive it in your email. Okay, if you are writing it manually, you can delete the first slash.
Okay.
That's it.
Like that?
Okay, yes. And well, the last thing will be the name of the template that it says test email name goes here at the top. So
Mm-hmm.
that will be the name of the template. You can edit it if you want, like new student notification or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Test email goes here. I'm going to just put um, Okay. Awesome. And
And
then
just
just
click save and close.
save
Correct.
and close. Okay,
Yes.
so how do I activate so that this gets triggered for this new student? So that
Okay.
she can we go, should I go back and click on her or something?
Okay. So the student already did something in the course, or she has not started it?
Well, let me just do, where do I find
In
students?
students, correct.
That's her here.
So it has 0 activity.
Right.
Okay. So in this case, there are 2 ways that you can trigger that automation for her.
Mhm.
You can remove her from the course and add her again manually. That way she won't be charged anyway because you're doing manually. Or you can change the starting trigger of that automation for a tag, then add that tag to that student so it triggers the automation, and then returns the automation to be triggered when they add it to the course.
Okay, I kind of missed that. So where do I add the tag on her? Should I click on her to add
Okay,
a tag?
so
Or
first of all, do you have any tags created?
no, not that I'm
Okay, so
aware of.
go to the account tab in the left. Account,
I don't,
it's below
below.
account,
There,
that one.
okay.
And go to the tags. So create a new tag that it's named, I don't know, student welcome. Add tag is the
Here.
second option.
Whoops,
No, it's the second
not this
option. Add tag.
here. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Okay,
Don't
new
worry.
student.
Yeah, the student, and that's it. You don't need anything else. You can just click create.
Okay.
Okay. So now that we have this tag, you need to go to the course again. And in the step 5, you will change the trigger for the welcome
And
automation.
would it be here?
That
This
one.
one?
Yes. Click
Yeah.
change starting trigger,
Okay.
and the starting trigger change it from added to course to tag added, and select the tag that you just created, new student, and click update.
Oh my God, Juan, I love you.
Okay, so now go to the student menu again and add that tag to that student.
Here.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay, so now to confirm that it worked, go to the activity section.
Here.
Right there. No, right there. Activity.
Here.
Right there. Okay, you may need to refresh the page. Click on activity again. Yeah. So as you can see, it says here that email student welcome email sent. So this means that the student should have received it. And it says email test email names go here, new student verification sent. So go to the course again because you need to change the trigger back to the added to the course because this was just to add it to the student that was already enrolled. And change the starting trigger again. Correct. And it's the last one. Change starting trigger and return it to a course, add it to course in starting trigger at the left.
On the left. Okay.
Yeah, add it to course. I think it's the last one. Well,
Down here?
yeah, added to course
I don't even see here.
and click update because this is how the automation should work. So to test if this worked, you should have received the notification email. So if you check your email and you receive it, then it worked. So as for the activity, it looks
Yeah.
like the student. Perfect. Okay, so if you receive it, that means that your student also receive it. So
Yeah.
they have their welcome email now too. And that's it.
Oh my God. I could have not figured that out for a million years. Thank you so much. And again,
You're
my
very welcome.
apologies for coming in late. I just, but I was just, I didn't want to call her again and say, hey, did you get the course? But it's just that I have not, my big push was in 2023, where I was selling for Black Friday and other things, and then I had to just stop it because I wasn't going to be selling that package anymore. And when I put it on the back of the quiz as a direct offer, I forgot that I had to do all this other stuff. So, and I looked through the tutorials and I tried and tried and tried. I sent an email, but I never got a response from support, which is unusual because I know you guys are like on top of it and I love you for that. So anyway, thank you.
You're very welcome.
You've saved
Okay,
me. All right, Juan. Thank you so
good to
much.
hear that. Excellent. So, well, that was all for these office hours. If you have any other questions for this, there's another office hour session tomorrow with Rachel. And on Thursday, there's the Go Plus office hours if you're interested. Also, I think that Lucia was the one that shared the link in the chat of the meeting about the calendar. But also, we have an article about the office hours calendar in our help center, so you can check that
Okay.
too. Okay, so thank you
And
very
I
much
love
for your
both
time
of
today.
them. I love Lucia and I love Rach. Rachel's probably tired of hearing from me, but she hasn't heard from me in over a year. But now I'm getting started again. I haven't even put my courses in Marketplace, but one step at a time, I'll get there.
Perfect.
You have a
Okay,
great day. And again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You're awesome.
you're very welcome. Have a great day too. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.